Kenny Allen drives the kick into the end zone. King's going to try to create a spark from 4 yards deep. Desmond King works his way across the 20-yard line, and now we're going to see C.J. Beathard. Time, Willie. They'll try to get the running game going. It's been a struggle this year as they feed LaShawn Daniels, the senior, a physical runner who muscles for 7 on the first play. In the I formation, they toss it to him. And he tries to get the edge, cuts it back, and does gain first down yardage.
Coverage.
Play action, first down throw from Beathard on a slant. It's complete to Germanic Smith. Second and a long yard. Wadley picks his way and is able to squirt across the line at midfield. So Iowa, a promising start to this game. Play action again. Beathard at first down. Has a man streaking open. Just missed him as Delano Hill came across to lower the boom on Smith. Daniels. And they string him out and knock him for a yard loss. That's Chris Wormley. They do show lots of different looks. Beathard actually gets good protection, escapes, and cannot get away from Peppers, who shoves him aggressively out of bounds on the Michigan sideline, breaking away from him this week. Let's see if he gives him a chance. Now he boots it right at Peppers. In fact, it sails over his head and it bounces out of bounds. That's a huge win for the Iowa punt team. Back, Davion Smith is the tailback, and he takes the handoff, and the senior from Warren, Ohio, bangs ahead. Shifty freshman from Indianapolis. They fake it to him, and Spate completes perhaps the best tight end in the nation. An all-time record holder for Michigan with tight end receiving yards. And now this is Chris Evans breaking free, and you can see the various skills of these 4 Michigan backs. Spate straight back, gets good protection, takes a downfield shot, and it's just over the head of Amara Darboh. Smith takes the pitch on 2nd 10. He is tracked down and dropped for a loss. Anthony Gare. Spate retreats. Stays alive and flips it back over the middle. A diving attempt. Caught. Jayu Chesson.
Heck of an effort. Lays out, but you could see clearly the ball definitely hit the surface.
After further review, it was an incomplete pass. As a result, it'll be 4th down, 13 yards to go at the 30-yard line. Please adjust the game clock to 8 minutes, 57 seconds.
Kenny Allen does all the place kicking and the punting. He hasn't been very busy as a punter in recent weeks. A little out of practice, and this one comes off the side of his foot to keep it away from King. Daniels hit in the backfield and spins, but gets nothing. Beathard steps up, delivers in traffic, incomplete. Defensive professor. On 3rd and 10, they try a screen in heavy traffic. Smith grabs it, but they were all over him. It's not a good percentage. It's a high snap, running around and stumbling at the 30-yard line. Oh my goodness, a special teams disaster by Ron Paluzzi. I think with the side of the helmet more than what we consider the crown.
After the play, number 10 from Michigan charged with targeting. He's disqualified from the game. It's a dead ball foul. That foul will be enforced 15 yards from the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Michigan ball.
Spate back, flips it short, but makes the catch and will be knocked down after about a 5-yard gain. But Taylor being looked at. A 2nd down carry by Evans, and he is swarmed. Take it to Smith. Spate to a wide open receiver. And that one is caught, and it's a first down yardage. Evans tries to get around Desmond King at the edge, does so, and is driven out at the 18-yard line. It's near the first down marker again. Personnel groups. Spate from the pocket, loops it for the end zone. Jump ball. Touchdown! Amara Darboh went up over the quarter and made a ridiculous catch.
That is one hand. Watch, the left hand's not coming into play at all. This is a veteran that goes up, right hand, catches the football, makes the play. Did he get the foot down? We're going to have to take a really close look at Darboh here. Did he get it down?
I don't think he did.
No, he's going to be out of bounds.
I was surprised live when they signaled touchdown. The high school quarterback. Keeper on the zone read. They're ready for it. He spins back, and Churning is going to be dropped for a loss by Josie Jewell, the middle linebacker.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 14. half the distance from the goal, from the spot of the foul.
Wow, that's your leader
automatic
there.
first down.
It's and third down, 3rd and 10 coming up. Mason Cole gets hit, and that's where they called it on right there. That's the call that the official made it on. Right, you see him.
He's got it. Not much room in the left, and he's hammered after about a yard gain. Spate straight back, buys time, fires end zone, leaping attempt incomplete. Trying to get it to Chesson. It'll be 3rd and goal. Spate has protection, fires, but it's batted away over the middle by Brandon Snyder, the safety. And a streak against the Badgers, but he's made 6 in a row. Make it 7 from 26 yards out. And he says he's a lifer too. He's got it in his blood. For him. On the jet sweep, that is just stuffed out. Wadley came around the edge. Wadley just hammered in the backfield. It's going to be 3rd down and real long. A lot of big bodies up there. You see these Wolverines and see what Don Brown dials up. They get in Beathard's face. They knock him down, and he can't connect on the far sideline there. Try to get it to Smith.
Execute on 3rd down.
See if Calusi can get this punt off. He barely got it away. They knock him down. Here comes a flag. It's a very short kick. And Calusi, let's see if they call this the running into the kicker, in which case it would not be a first down or a personal foul.
Running into the kicker. Defense number 7.
So it's a 5-yard penalty, not the automatic first down.
He's had his work cut out for him. He feels that pressure, does as good a job as he can to get it off. Yeah, that's definitely running in. He went World Cup soccer there on him. Rolling around on the ground there.
Implying there's some acting in soccer?
Oh, just a little bit.
You know what? They'll get to kick it again, though. It was a bad punt, so they'll get another chance. And Peppers, will they get a chance? It's kind of a rugby punt. He kicks it on the run here. Gets hit again. A flag comes out again. So this 5-yarder should get him up to first down territory. Back-to-back running into the punter. It's a 5-yarder, and that's good enough for a first down.
And he made up for the previous one where he hit the turf monster and came up a little bit short.
You're gonna commend his job here. This isn't as much acting.
He does it after it. He does a good job with the limp coming off after it. I don't know if anybody grazed him, but
Wadley spins, gets free, and shows that elusiveness. That's a nice first down gain of 7. He's got it again. He was joking. He's finally got his weight up to 190 pounds, Kirk.
It's back.
It is a struggle, but Daniels does muscle for the first down. Final minute of the first quarter. Wadley has a burst. Off and running. Stiff arm. And hammers down near the Michigan 30. Iowa finally gets an explosive play. Punter penalties kept this drive alive. Wadley, another cut back in the opposite direction, and he earns about 3 yards now in the game. They hand it to Daniels, who picks his way for a short gain. Beathard just barely got it off, but he will not get away. He's sacked by Taco Charlton, the defensive end. 2 this year. He's a walk-on, and this one starts right and stays right. No good. Karen Higdon gets his first carry, and the sophomore from Florida cuts it back. He is one of the 4 Michigan tailbacks.
They're in so far, playing their hearts out.
Play action, and wide open is Jake Butt, the big tight end, banging off people. It's a first down at the 40. And direct snap it to Peppers, who's got a whole bunch of blockers running left. Jabril Peppers almost busted it. A shoestring tackle. 7 on the run. Now Davion Smith just patiently picks his way behind the blocker and fights for another first down. Big NFL-style play sheet. Here's play action. Spate has it, loops it downfield. Chesson makes the catch. McDoom in motion, takes the handoff, and the freshman breaks free. You can hear the Michigan fans here saying "Doom" as they do in the Big House. High formation handoff. Smith hammers forward. It'll set up a 3rd and short. Jaleel Johnson, your guy in the middle there on the stop. Spate rolls and delivers on the sideline. Catch made there by Darbo, and it's a first down and goal. Ty Isaac gets his first carry today, and he barrels in for a Michigan touchdown.
Duel that opened up the lane to score the touchdown.
Allen for the conversion. We promised you'd see a lot of moving parts in this offense, and we've already seen them in a quarter and a half. They were afraid that their team would be overmatched, and you think they got to really do something right now. And there's confusion. King collects it at the 5 after a collision, and Desmond King, who was electric, fortunate to get back to the 20. John Daniels carries, barrels forward. Daniels bouncing off people. A physical run out across the 35. That's the kind of spark. Beathard on the slant. And it's complete. No, incomplete. Because it's so hard to methodically move it against the Michigan defense. This guy's provided a spark. Daniels, again, muscles up. They crowd the middle. Daniels gets it, and he gets nothing. This has been a problem all year for Iowa.
Pick Michigan.
Straightforward punt, Kirk. Kalusi's going to get it off without any drama and any mishap. And he's going to knock it dead. Can they get there? Yes. That is perfection. Look at Kalusi charging down the field. That's more what you expect. Smith in the I formation, hit, and a safety by the Iowa defense. Jaleel Johnson burst across the line, and the Hawkeyes get on the board with a safety. Where didn't he? Pylon cam shows it. Well, somebody was going to have to make a play, Kirk, and that 54-yard punt by Kalusi, we've had some fun at his expense.
Yeah, but he came up big.
Allen teeing it up at the 20. That's a heck of a kick. It's driven on a line and fielded by Desmond King along the sideline, and he runs it out across the 30. So Wolverines will take that. Work here from the 31. Play action. Beathard rolling out and wants to go downfield. Just no hope. It's just really going to be tough to beat these Michigan DBs. The 2nd and 10 handoff. Very little for Daniels. It'll be another one of those 3rd and long. Beathard spinning free and hit as he throws, incomplete.
He did so many different things for that LSU defense that year. Kind of reminds you of that as far as how quickly he can play the game.
He's also a good returner, which Peppers is. Spate rolls out and slings it low, bouncing off the carpet in front of Chesson. Team passes called by the Wolverine staff. There's another pass. This is Chesson on the edge, but right there is Ben Neiman, the linebacker. Stops him. It'll be 3rd and long. Spate retreating, looping it downfield. Darboh could not come up with it. Allen boots it away. King charges up, makes the catch at the 42, loses the ball. He scrummed near midfield, and Iowa's going to get it back as the Hawkeyes dodge a special teams disaster there.
Usually the sure-handed Desmond King. He is so eager to make a play tonight. So badly wants to make a play.
Josh Jackson, his teammate, actually knocked the ball out of his hands there.
Yeah.
Wadley, nowhere to go. Again, the play just blown up in the backfield. Does well to get a yard out of it. See if they bring the pressure here. They will rush 5 on 2nd down. Beathard flips it over, and it's complete. And off and running is Wadley. There's the playmaker in Michigan territory. There's their best chance for an explosive play. Wadley's got it again in the flat. A couple blocks, and he spins free. Still running hard down inside the 20.
Up.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 90. Half the distance from the end of the run. Automatic 1st down.
It's Brian Monet, so it is on Michigan.
On the right side of the screen, watch him come in and just push the offensive lineman, Boone Myers.
He's got it again. Stutter step and a short gain.
Away with any points.
Beathard rolls out, fires far side, making the catch and getting hammered is Riley McCarron. Did well to hang on as Jordan Lewis. Beathard looks back to the right and just airmails it. Smith was double covered, nobody open over there. Beathard retreats, flips it in the flat, screen, touchdown! That whole drive was Akrum Wadley, and the Hawkeyes are hanging tight. CJ looks that way, fires incomplete, in and out of the hands of Adrian Falconer, one of the young receivers.
That's to the inside, and he's open.
Not going to give Peppers a chance to make a return, are they? Well, they do. Peppers is up there, makes the catch. And you'd hold your breath if you're an Iowa fan when number 5's got it. Gets it out to the 37. A minute 19. Hawkeyes rush for Speight. Cannot escape. He'll be sacked by your guy Jaleel Johnson.
He's able to get there.
Wolverines trying to play with some tempo after the sack, and the completion made there to Grant Perry out to the about the 40, so it'll be 3rd and 8.
Getting those 2 timeouts.
Speight over the middle, almost intercepted. He did. Allen, nice deep boot, driving King back inside the 10. Desmond looking for some room, and the Wolverines coverage team all over him. He does hold on to the football.
I thought that ball almost came out. The game that you want to, if you would have said, hey, it's going to be 10-8, not 10-7, but 10-8, you're going to be trailing. That sounds like an Iowa score. Speight, team that has not been able to run the ball well, at least in the first half. Only 45 yards on the ground.
There's the short kick, taken by the outman who loses it, and the Hawkeyes fall on it. A turnover gives Michigan the ball. Brady Ross recovered the fumble, the fullback.
But Brady Ross, the awareness there. That ball could have potentially gone out of bounds, but he jumps on top of it, and now the Hawkeyes with outstanding field position.
Daniels on a reverse. Smith has room, and Michigan actually strings it out. He'll cut it back. It's a nice first down gain, runs a long way to get 8 yards. That trying to beat this aggressive Michigan defense. It's hard to beat him at this. Daniels is stacked up in heavy traffic.
Get to the edge here.
Well, they don't get to the edge. They don't get the first down. It'll be 4th down at a yard. 4th down. Beathard, sneak. Got it, but barely. Had to navigate his way. They feed him. Cuts it back. Stutter step in the clear. Wadley down in the red zone. And the Hawkeyes really threatening to take the lead now. Feed him again. He's got a crease again. Wadley just dancing past defenders. Another first down inside the 10. Again, Wadley hammered that time. Just driven down by the middle linebacker, Ben Gideon. Line crowded again, so Beathard rolls out. No one to throw it to, and he'll be knocked down behind the line there. Beathard from the pocket. Now has to escape. Backpedaling no one, just fires it into the carpet. Freshman kicker, very reliable on chip shots, and he has still not missed. Allegiances there.
Yeah.
There's the pooch kick. Actually boots it deep. He fake pooched it and kicked it over the head of Evans, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan in a rare position behind in the second half. It's a flea flicker. Speight chucking it downfield. Underthrew it, and it's almost intercepted by King.
Watch him toss this ball back to Speight. And right there, he has to extend himself, gather himself, and throw. And that's what forced the ball to be thrown late and gave Desmond King a chance.
Great spot by you. That timing was messed up there, and that's a wobbly throw by Speight. Not the way he's a great deep ball thrower.
Yeah, he's got a big arm.
Hawkeyes crowd the line. Speight from the pocket delivers incomplete. That was thrown behind Jake Butt. Allen gets it away. Desmond King driven back and waves for a fair catch. But Wadley, who was the spark running and receiving, gets a first down handoff and battles for about a yard. Defeated on the ropes. Michigan here down a point. Clemson already, as we told you, has been stunned at home by Clemson. And they get the 6 here on 3rd down. Beathard from the pocket. Clutches, chased, sacked. Could not get away. As good coverage. 40. Will they kick it to him? It's a high boot. He's going to have a chance backpedaling inside the 35. Peppers trying to cut it back. Does so. Electric. Jabril Peppers bangs down into Iowa territory. You hold your breath every time number 5 has the ball. Higdon is the back. He's got the toss toward the boundary, and it's crowded over there, and he's knocked down. 2nd and 11. Speight on play action is chased. Ball knocked out of his hands. It's a fumble recovered by Higdon, and Michigan retains possession.
See his arm starts to come forward, but the ball already out before it does. That's why it's a fumble.
This Michigan offensive line, Kirk, you're right. They're being whipped up front by Iowa.
Absolutely.
3rd and 13. But the tight end to the right of the formation, Spate flips it back over the middle. Evans on a screen, slips one tackle, but is hammered right at the line of scrimmage by Desmond King. 3 and out for this Michigan offense. Kenny Allen not used to being this busy as a punter. This one up the side of his hook, bounces at the 20 and goes out of bounds. So play clock down at 2 and Beathard snaps it. Wadley running left. There's no shortage of leadership. There's a bunch of veteran guys in this Michigan team.
So you're going to find out somebody's got to make a play.
Wadley's got the pitch on the edge. Slices between 2 defenders and is knocked down just about a yard short of the marker.
Not this year.
3rd and short. Again, it's been such a trouble spot. Hawkeyes trying to help out and push the pile. See where they spot it. Wadley weaves his way. If they can get yardage like that on 1st down, it's going to be easy. That was Daniels. Check it, but a nice big 8-yard gain. Daniels bangs ahead. 1st down. Wolverines crowned the line, and that time hammered Daniels for a yard gain. They take it to Wadley. Beathard chased and just heaves it out of trouble. And they'll have a little conversation about intentional grounding.
Tackle box.
Offense number 16. Lost it down at the spot of the foul. 3rd down.
2 things. He wasn't outside of the tackle box, and he didn't have a receiver in that area, so it was a pretty easy call for.
Michigan flips it up inside. It's Wadley on kind of a shovel pass look and a short gain. All Ferentz wants now is just a clean punt from Pelusi. Peppers will watch the ball right about. That's very, very well done. And again, the punter's pumped up because he kept it away from number 5. Evans starts free. They feed Evans. And Chris Evans barrels ahead, and they've decided to feature the running game, Kirk. They do 3rd straight running play. Davion Smith perhaps challenging their own offensive line to create something. It's been rough going for him. Here's Spate looking to throw on 2nd down. Steps up. Big guy at 6'6". He's not a speedster, but he navigates for a 4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and medium here. Spate gets protection, delivers a strike, and big Jake Butt hammers out across the 40. He was well covered.
Oh, yeah.
Evans handoff inside, cuts it back, and now the Wolverine running game finally starting to generate something. McDoom comes in motion, now goes back, and Spate going for the home run ball. Darboh couldn't get it again, and Wilton Spate. Play clock at 3. Spate from the pocket delivers another strike. This one off the hands of Butt, who again was well covered, that time by Neiman. Spate has not been able to cash in on the deep opportunities that have been there tonight. Allen punts it up high. A flag is down as the ball lands in the end zone. So we'll check the marker. Was it back at the line of scrimmage?
Personal foul, roughing the center. 37, 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
Now they got Brandon Snyder. You cannot rough the center when he's got his head back delivering a snap.
It doesn't happen very often. You have to give the center 1 second to come out of his stance and protect himself.
Moves the ball to the 36. Davion Smith hammers ahead down near the 30. Smith again. They've gotten back to some more basic Bo Schembechler I formation football after a lot of bells and whistles for much of this game. He's got the pitch. Penetration and a tackle for loss by the Hawkeye defense. 4 yards to give Michigan the lead. Drives it right through. Wow, what a kick. USC is going to hold on, by the way, against Washington. So 2 top 4 unbeaten teams are already down, and Michigan in a major battle here as Desmond King takes the kickoff and gets out to the 22-yard line. Double street cred. Once again, Wadley has been a weapon. He gets the edge here, slung out of bounds. Iowa fans want a flag and don't get one.
He's got to be careful.
Beathard play action. High throw off the hands of McCarron. Hope to. Gets it away, and it's behind the intended receiver there on the near sideline.
Here.
Pelusi boots it high. Short. Pepper's going to let it bounce, and it spins back. I think Davis would say that the opportunity was there to get a rare chunk play with the passing game. They just couldn't execute it.
Yeah.
Evans takes the handoff and darts for about 3 as we check back in with Cassidy. Handed to him. Peppers. You see the extreme quickness. Scouts believe, Kirk, that he's got NFL ability.
Guys,
big play for this Hawkeye defense on 3rd and 4. Spate rolls out and delivers his strength there. Drake Harris. Just the 2nd catch of the year for Drake Smith, and it's a big one. And now Davion Smith pounds ahead. Drake Harris, and now Smith pounds ahead. There's a big hit in the backfield by Anthony Gare, but Smith is able to fight forward yards after contact there. Need a very short yard. They're going to feed it inside. That's the fullback, Khalid Hill, the hammering panda. Now, clock at 5:15 to go. McDoom around the edge, looking for a block. Doesn't get one, and is dropped by Desmond King behind the line. Pulse tonight against the Wolverines. Spate from the pocket, takes off, spots a little crease and short gain, which will set up 3rd and long. Down. Spate from the pocket, delivers into traffic. A battle for the football. It's intercepted. Taken away by Rugamba, the true freshman.
Chesson. Looks like the ball's thrown. He still almost comes up with it, but how about the effort by Rugamba there, the true freshman? Fights that football away from Chesson and ends up coming up with a huge interception.
Has to step up big tonight, and the young guy has. Get in perhaps field goal position. Wadley gets the edge and shows the quicks as he scampers out across the 30. 2nd and 5. Wadley squirts back out near the 35. It'll be just short of the marker, 3rd and very short. Well,
it's like they gave it to him.
Yes, barely. Catches, play clock at 1 when they snap it and give it to Wadley running left behind some blockers. Excellent help there on the edge by the big fellas, and he rips off 10 more. Question last week after a loss at Penn State. Beathard on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Downfield, and it intercepted. Picked off by Channing Stribling. He tried to get the ball to Smith, who fell down. Taco Charlton pressured him.
And that's the difference in the throw. Taco Charlton, 33. Watch how he gets his pressure right there. That affected the distance on the ball from C.J. Beathard because Smith got downfield, but Stribling does all year, does a good job of locating the football.
Back, McDoom comes in motion. He feeds Smith. Gets a yard. And Peppers keeps it. Tries to cut it back. They've been all over number 5 tonight. He really has not been able to make a big impact. And your guy, Rugamba, the freshman, involved again.
Yeah.
Spade is pressured. Loops it. Far sideline. Jump ball incomplete. Broken up once again by Rugamba.
Now Iowa saves a timeout.
Allen, a low boot. Desmond King's going to have a chance from the 41. And the Thorpe Award winner battles up near midfield. Here comes a flag. They wanted a face mask. I think now finally the flag is thrown. I didn't see it. It was caught up in traffic along the near sideline.
It's a face mask.
This is going to really move the ball
3rd
into position.
Personal foul, face mask. Number 9 on the kicking team. 15 yards from the end of the run. 1st down.
Beathard retreats. It's a screen. It is Wadley. And he stutter steps down to the 25-yard line, and Iowa is in field goal range right now. Timeout. A minute 16 to work with. Wadley escapes in the backfield, almost dropped for a loss. Wadley, nothing there. Clock moving now at 35 seconds. Will they still keep the timeout? He's got Daniels to his right. Quarterback just takes off. C.J. Beathard dives for a 1st down at the 15, and they are in excellent position now for a game-winning field goal. Harbaugh can't ice him again. Keith Duncan, true freshman from North Carolina, from 33 yards, and a walk-off winner. Right through, and the Hawkeyes have stunned the Wolverines. Michigan unbeaten no more.